Here again with it. I be like watching reviews of people reviewing people lately. And I've been like, but what the fuck is this? Like, bro, you just tricked the fuck out of me. You literally just tricked the heck out of me. And yeah, so this is another one. If you watching this, I dropped this on June 5th, I think, or June something. It was June something the day I made this video. I was like walking down Virginia Avenue and I was just thinking to myself, you ever notice like not necessarily convoluted, but you know, the conversation below the surface thoughts. You know, like when people are like, you feel like somebody's talking about you, or like a whole group of people are talking about you at that moment. Like, this is for those people who are intuitive as fuck, and you feel like the world is watching you, and you might be Truman, the main character of the Truman Show, at any given time. Okay, so look now, it just peered in on me, and I was like, yo, this shit lit, bruh. Like, this shit is a whole nother level of lit when you think about it. You know what I mean? Like, off GP, you like, okay, this camera is crispy as hell. But you walk into your favorite restaurant, right? And while you in the restaurant, you like, you know what I mean, folks probably be like, okay, it's like when you walking with your camera and they be like, yo, stay outside and do you some videos, and everybody just, you notice, normally when it might be quiet, the universe cranks up. It's like a universal spectrum of energy that attracts towards the energy you put out. Like, it's like, okay, I want to do this. All right, maybe I'll be able to do this. But, you know, you want it to be quiet, but the universe makes it loud, you know? Or, you know, but more in when you're sitting amongst like peers of, you know, people, and it just feels like everybody in there talking something about you. At least for the next 4 seats around you, somebody saying something pertaining to you, but they're doing it in a way you like, are they talking about me low-key? And you like, and that's the perception of the universe. It's your intuition, not necessarily saying that they're actually talking about you. You might not even have, them motherfuckers might not even have looked at you. You know what I'm saying? Normally, this is what I do. I put my head down. I pay your asses no attention. Or I put my head up, and I look so far up that I'm having a conversation with God at that moment about how ridiculous this whole thing is. You know, because at the end of the day, if you haven't hit that conclusion of where when you wake up every day, or you before you go to sleep, you be like, but how is this shit even possible? We ain't on the same level. You ain't blinked your eyes and asked yourself, but what the is going on? We ain't on the same level. We ain't reached the same level of consciousness. I mean, technically, even if you know what's going on and you be like, yo, this is beyond science. Like, when you realize you are beyond science, you are beyond religion, you ain't made it there yet, then we ain't on the same level. Most of the time, I just talk religion from a non-biased point that offends everybody else, because I look at it as like, yo, man just pretty much writes stories and does things, and it doesn't matter which level of man, whether you want to call us God body man or common man or whatever, we just gonna put any title on it, and nobody out here can name their father. You can't just give your dad a name. Like, you can't name your mom either. You can't be like, yeah, you know what, your name is Belinda. What? You said that's not your name? Well, what's your name? Shut up. Your name is Belinda. Christ was the one that came out changing names and shit. You know what? Your name ain't Peter no more. It's Paul. What? My mama called me Paul. It's Paul, Peter. My mama named me freaking John. It is Solomon. Your name, you know what? I don't like Nathaniel. I'm going to call you Bartholomew. Now look, I'm not, boy, it's probably a bunch of people that's like, well, I'm not following him no more. This nigga stupid. But understand how ignorant that is, and understand that I really don't care. You know, I look at it like this: loyalty is loyalty, and fake shit is fake shit. It just is what it is. You can't, you know, and real shit is just real shit. It's just a pile of it sitting there, and I would rather avoid stepping in it. I don't know why everybody else wants to step in the shit. I'll be like, nah, I'm cool. I'm gonna smoke this black and mild that I should be quitting any day now, and live my life and enjoy the privileges of being human in the realm of the physical realm, in the midst of what I have dubbed the tech war on God, basically, because, you know, you don't understand it, but you will in a minute. Get your life together, okay? Get your life together. You know what I mean? I'm gonna just carry on in the next segment. I do have a day job or a job, while I work, but I'm gonna carry on in the next segment, fuse this with the next video. I'm just keeping it A100 with y'all, man, while I take my walk to the bus stop on a random side of town, getting ready to go to work. About to order me some new JF2s from my website, because that's where I like to do it at. Order at my website, josiefuller.com. And if you've been watching it this long, please like, share, subscribe, follow, all of that good stuff. The whole thing is like this. We are watching each other, proving what I said. We're the observers of the observer. It's like, yeah, the Father, the creator of all, once he created, he did his job, he started observing. And then, we do the same thing on so many different levels. We do our job and we observe it. We'll build something just to watch it. We'll paint something just to look at it and judge it. You know what I'm saying? It's that level. Like, we do things just to see what it's about. You feel me? And then we forget why we did it. You know what I'm saying? Because we've been here way too long to count. And then you just randomly be like, are they talking about me? And then the universe is like, yeah, but you don't know. And then you be like, yo, some of these people are rigged to snap at any moment because they can't handle their own psyche. Listen, don't feel bad. I've been there before. I couldn't handle my own psyche. I had to get that shit together. It's like, I'm gonna be real with you. Any and everybody out here is like a hairline away from going fucking crazy within the simulation. Like, you got to look at it, and it's only because of the upbringing of the people. It gives you that whole, once your mind breaks, it breaks. The soul can't be broken, but it can be broken. You got to understand, like, there's, what they call soul fragments and spirit shards scattered all over from the attempts of somebody succeeding on breaking a soul. Go ahead. You got the tizzy, but it takes time. It takes a lot of time to break a soul. A lot of heartache, a lot of pressure, slavery, nigga. Imagine seeing your parents and shit killed in front of you as a kid. Your soul is now broken. It takes a lot. It takes a lot of stress to break a soul. You know what I'm saying? But years down the line, you get people walking around like with no soul or half a soul because their soul is broken. And to be real with you, that shit is always all for nothing. That's why I take my time with life. It can't be helped. Everybody wants something from you. It's up to you if you let them get it. I'm just saying, I be just switching it up, Edit, real, it's like it's random stuff, but it's not. It's never just random. It all runs in with itself, and I go back and watch the videos, and I'm like, let me add that to that one. And you realize you're giving consultant to people on a regular basis. Why are you late to work, my boy? I don't even know why I still have a job sometimes. I be like, well, I should be been quit and took this explore the world streaming seriously. Tell the world about how it is, my feelings of it. Probably ascend the next zone. Find my immortality somewhere online. Ha ha! Huzzah! One of my favorite places to do videos is, you pop off Bobby Ram type of shit. Truman, what's up? You alright? You, the viewer, the person watching, who's being watched themselves. Yeah, I see you. I see what the freak you got on. I know what you did yesterday. You scumbag. I'm just rocking with you. Look, listen. That's my point. You ever been like so far paranoid that you think people are following you? Like in everything you do, people are watching? This message is for you. This whole saga, this whole part is for you. Like, I was like, man, like, stop feeling like that. I mean, it's cool to feel like that. I got hungry and I was like, you know what, let me go get some food. When they find out who I am, I can't wait for that day for them to be like, But I seen your little videos. Cool, you know, I got thousands of them up. I don't know how the heck you understand. It's like a real live episode of Josie. You just lame as fuck catching on so late. Duck wide. You a douchebag. Say a prayer for the douchebags. Yeah. And yeah, for my real ones, y'all know I'm just tweaking. I'm just, you know, I'm just fucking with you. My real ones that been rocking with me for a minute, you know. Love. I'm still working on that giveaway. We broke, so you know I'm trying to get more money. And technically, anything I get your ass is basically coming out of my pocket. So you know it is what it is. Now, who want a pair of earbuds? I'm about to review these earbuds that's in my pocket and tell y'all everything that's dope about these earbuds that's somewhere on me. They in my backpack. Everything that's dope about these earbuds, you know, that I've been, you know, experiencing, from noise cancellation to everything. I'm about to just start reviewing stuff. I'm gonna make a song so you guys see what's up. Cause some headphones, I'm gonna let you know right now, some headphones, they actually pick up the mic through the actual headphone mic, you know, through the Bluetooth mics. And then some, you gotta put the phone up to your face, like yada 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 yada. You know, excuse the airplanes, they real. You know, well, I had to come take me a walk. My stomach, everything started tripping. I was like, yeah, this, nuh-uh. And yeah, for everyone wanting to know, I don't know why I work every day. I guess because it's the only way. I don't get a YouTube check yet, so I don't got partnership. I'm not getting monetized at YouTube besides my music. Like I said, I'm still working on it. I don't feel no type of way. I say to everybody that wants to be a content creator, pick your platform, dive in. YouTube is mine. I'm not saying that YouTube is all mine. I'm just saying YouTube is the platform that I chose myself specifically because I've been, you know, YouTube's been around not longer than me, but I watched YouTube goddamn grow up. You know, I watched YouTube be born. I seen the first YouTube video. They got signs that make noises. I guess it's supposed to say this area is under surveillance or whatever. You know, so scare off homeless people or whatever. I don't know. Look at that beautiful sunlight. That's if you didn't get to see it, you're getting to see it with me right now. You know what I'm saying? This is so beautiful of a life. It's so beautiful of a life. You know? I feel like I should be doing shows all over the United States. Like just performances where I come out, I do my live set, I sing, I bring out friends, you know, that do the same thing. I talk shit, then we bounce, we have a good time, and you know, you get the experience of your life, you know, but people don't want to book me, so I'd be like, yeah, I'm just here, you know, biding my time, working at airports and shit, you know. I gotta get a new iPhone 16 because that's what everybody say, why did I switch? I wanted to know what this, you know, was hitting on. And be careful out there, that's a new variant of COVID. I believe it because people just coughing. They just at the airport just coughing like they about to drop into a coffin any day now. I'd be like, damn, you can't get that fixed before you goddamn go somewhere? You know what I'm saying? You flying, you can't wait till you goddamn well enough to fly? The freak. I don't mean disrespect. Hey, and y'all, look, listen. Just wait till we really get going. That's when AI realize we ain't shit, because we'll have AI calling motherfuckers crazy. Like, you're crazy. That is a crazy guy. Have an AI cuss you out. It's about to get real. We ain't really crunk up. Just wait. Remember when people was learning other languages, the first thing they learned was profanity? It's your evil self. You couldn't learn words like, how do you say bless you in Spanish? Or bless you, thank you, pardon in French, and bless you, and good energy and good vibes. Back then, now you wanted to learn how to say the B word and the F word. But y'all bad. I'm glad you grew up and got your life together. You know, I'm trying to do the same thing while I'm walking. Trying to dodge a cold in so many different ways because it rained on me. And then, you know, unfamiliar energy. You know, you breathe, if you breathe improper, be on the bus with people that just be coughing behind your back and stuff, and it's ha ha ha. You try to put your hood on, and you be like, they do it again, and you be like, yeah, you doing this on purpose. Like now, you did it just because you seen the badge, seen my bag, and seen my mask and stuff. And now you're doing it. It's the demon inside that wants to irritate me, and that's why you're doing it. And now you're doing it because your throat is actually itching. You started off trying to goddamn be funny, but now you really got an itch in your throat. Stop being like that. Sometimes people just trying to be healthy. If I keep my mask on, that means I'm doing my part to keep me healthy and you healthy. So I'm trying to keep both of us safe. I don't get it. Like, this shit kills people. We all know it. These diseases and shit. But instead of your ass staying at home, you be like, yeah, I want to get somebody sick because you a murderer, motherfucker. When people want to sit here and judge other people all the damn time, worry about your own sins and your own demons inside your own stuff. Like, that's why I don't be trying to judge people. I be like, I am not about to sit here and judge nobody. I don't got time for it. I don't got time to sit here and judge anybody over anything they got going on in their life. So I choose to not judge, you feel me? I choose to just live my life and judge that shit, because me judging my life and whether it's wrong or right now seems to be better. If I'm doing something wrong and trying to figure out my level of judgment towards it seems to be my best interest, not judging you, because judging you takes away from me judging myself. That's why I be like, yo, all of these people out here doing bad things, it's because you don't know how to judge yourself. You know, and it's far beyond that. It's deeper than that. I just had a talk with a legendary figure in life about, you know, the difference between soul and spirit, while she says she's primarily spirit, and I'm like, okay, that's cool, but I'm a soul in possession of a body. I don't look at myself as a spirit because I'm living right now. I don't look, my body without the body, the soul is that it's spirit and soul. You know, the body is an extra level. So, you know, me just saying that my actual body is the spirit, or is a spirit form. So, but in this form, I'm trying to tell y'all, I am a soul, period. Now, in order to inhabit things, I have to go into a spirit form. You know, in order to create things, there has to be spirit present. Spirit presence. That's why it's called the spirit realm, hence the soul realm. Like, I could really take you places, but it really don't matter. None of that shit matters. You live and die, you ascend. Soul and spirit is the only thing that remains. You know, the body will be given back to the earth, y'all. You know what this shit is. You sitting here like, thank you, God, for the water that was provided by the people at Racetrack. They didn't necessarily pump the water out of the ground, but somebody did. So I thank you to whoever was working the machine that pumped this water out of the ground. You're amazing. Yeah, I said it. Thank you to like the earth for producing the water. You know, you gotta just give major gratitude. You know, no matter how you do it, because everybody doesn't speak the same language, and even when you speak the same language, everybody doesn't speak the same language. It just is what it is. Oh, that's an acorn. Yeah. This was gonna be like real. I'm just really just putting together my videos just to be like, yeah. So, and I'm gonna give them like random titles. This is that day I started shooting like a bunch of random videos and then drop them in clips and pieces, because you know that's how I had to do it. I had to drop them bitches in clips and pieces. Figure out how to actually hold my phone the correct way while I was walking, as if it's a science to doing this shit. While, you know, I'm like, whatever. Laugh, nigga. Shit. Y'all always uptight and shit. You need to laugh a little bit. I'm about to go sit my ass down at work while I'm there. You know? One day, y'all gonna know I ain't quit my job. I didn't get fired. I just excelled beyond my job. Once I started making the money I needed, I was able to resign from my job. But, you know, in the midst of not making that money, I still had to work my job. So it's like, don't quit. Try your best not to get fired, but don't take anything too seriously, bro. Like, this shit is not worth a stressing heart attack, or, you know, not being able to make it home because you got outside of yourself, or losing your job because they brought you outside yourself, you know. Don't get me wrong. I'm for the super, super beyond golden age too, but when, you know, because this is how I look at it. Most service jobs, chefs, cooks, all that stuff, restaurants are still going to have to be open. People are still going to want to eat. So it's always going to be something new. It's going to be new chefs because humans make their own stuff. Like, we come up with new ideas. So even if, you know, you got an AI that comes up with new ideas, you still got the organic menu because that's what we need. It's not like we eat machine shit. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, everybody's always like, yo, the job market's gonna disappear. No, the fuck it ain't. Like, it's just gonna get more broad. It's gonna get broader. Like, we know it's gonna widen up because now we got people that can man AIs or people that can train AIs. You probably have AI training techs. People that train AIs. You know what I'm saying? People that train people that work with AIs. People that providing therapy, like machine therapy and organic therapy, human therapy, to both machines and humans, because I'm pretty sure at one point we all gonna need therapy. Both of AI gonna need therapy for the shit it got programmed with, and the human that programmed them needs therapy for doing the damn shit. But we all crazy, bro. We're so crazy, it's dismissive. You can't even really call another person crazy without laughing about it, because you know damn well you crazy too. You woke up and you did some dumb shit and you just thought ain't nobody see it, but you kept going with it. Or you didn't wipe your ass this morning, or you forgot to take a shower. You been running around, you ain't brushed your teeth in 3 days. Nigga, you fucking crazy. The hell, bitch, you smell like fish. You was crazy. The hell, nigga, you just dived in that chick that smell like fish. Boy, you crazy, bruh. You crazy. What? You crazy. You crazy. You hear about the lady? Shout out to my boy Ghost DJ. He be putting me on some shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But he watched some shit yesterday. He up there talking about kill the bitch. I'm getting ready to cry for the daughter. You strangle your own kid. I feel, I agree. But I be like, yo, what did she do? Did she try you? Did she try you? Like, did she try to fuck your boyfriend or something? And this was your last straw? And at that moment, you were like, that ain't my daughter. Bitch, you a grown-ass woman. Get out my house, I'll kill you. You know what I mean? If you tried your parents, I understand your parents trying to take you out. If your parents try you, I understand you trying to take your parents out. I understand the different levels and variations of different things. But at the same time, god damn it. And then buddy that, you know, just took off, that killed the old lady. I don't think he killed the old lady. I think the old lady died. But anyway, man, just, you guys get informed out there. Don't go for fake news. And, you know, keep your nose clean. What you talking about?